Hey guys, hope that you're having a great day wherever it is that you are. And we want to take a couple of minutes and look a little further in the book of Exodus. I hope you're enjoying watching and following along with these videos as I do getting to teach them. I think just taking the time to move verse by verse, thought by thought through Scripture is so important. It gives us detail and a wider view of what's happening to understand all of it in context as you go through the account. And so I want to look in chapter 3 verses 15 through 18. It says, God also said to Moses, say this to the people of Israel, Yahweh, the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. This is my eternal name, my name to remember for all generations. Now go and call together all the elders of Israel. Tell them, Yahweh, the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob has appeared to me. He told me, I've been watching closely and I see how the Egyptians are treating you. I've promised to rescue you from your oppression in Egypt. I will lead you to a land flowing with milk and honey, the land where the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites now live, all the ites. Verse 18, the elders of Israel will accept your message. Then you and the elders must go to the king of Egypt and tell him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. So please let us take a 3-day journey into the wilderness to offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. So remember this about the Egyptians and the Israelites. The Israelites have been there for 400 years. In 400 years' time, you tend to put down some roots, right? Our country is only almost 250 years old. I mean, it'll be 2026 when we hit 250. This is 400 years. So this is approximately 150 years longer than our nation has existed in the United States. So in that time, you put down roots. So I would think that in some ways, the Israelites weren't necessarily interested in going back to the Promised Land. What they were interested in was being comfortable in Egypt. Like, back off, guys. Stop making us slaves. That would have done something that would have made them probably more comfortable. So God really gives Moses some assurances there by telling him the elders of Israel accept your message. So I think that gives him some comfort to know God is telling you they're going to go along. They're going to agree. And the other thing that they do when they go to the king is they don't ask to just leave forever, right? Let us go on a short journey. Why did God do this? He did it so that Pharaoh would have the easiest possible thing to say yes to. And when he didn't say yes to it, it shows his choices in the hardening of his heart. God tried to make it as easy as possible, but Pharaoh was not going to have it. He was going to continue down the road he was going down. So God gave him a really easy out, and he chose to ignore it. And it's one of the steps towards the judgment that will come upon the nation of Egypt that takes its culmination in the death of the firstborn. So Moses here gets some great promises. I'm going to lead you out. The people will follow. And we'll see how some of these more conversations go later. See you soon.